Prado. Let's see. Let's see. Shirt on so you guys see it just reflects better with the camera. So I'm going to throw on a white tee, and then we're gonna get right to it. Let's see. Yeah, this is gonna be better here. Make sure my mic is working. Even though I'm gonna be playing with it without it. Michigan took my man. All right. Um, let's see. We have him on the visit. Got a couple visits already in play. This dude here is BB. I think he like 84 speed. We don't really need him. I think. Let's see. 80 or 91 speed. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and bring him on the visit. Championship contender. Uh, so he's probably gonna end up going to Ohio State potentially. Then we have middle linebacker. We're gonna go ahead and talk to him. D tackle wise, we have what is he? 6'2", 282. So we're gonna go ahead and bring him on the visit. Um, get that out the way. Obviously, I don't even look at too much with the linemen. I always want to bring in as many guys in the trenches as possible. That's definitely like a number one thing that I want to do. Not really gonna fight for this Mike. Not gonna really fight for him. Oregon. I think I can beat out Oregon. Or I think I really can. I'm gonna wait on that. Edge, 3 stars, 3 stars. We got a couple guys on visits already. Oh, they need visits. Right tackle. Go ahead and address that now. He wants a conference prestige. That's good right there. And then we got Will. Let's see, somebody else. Let me look at something. Okay, they made their decisions. I think I'm gonna go back with that. Um, this athlete right here. Don't need him. But he don't want us no way. So we're gonna go ahead and take him off. I got 65 hours to complete. Then we're gonna go out here for this game. Let's see who else. Strong safety. You know what, Clemson? I'm not gonna fight for you. I'd rather um, free safety, wide receiver, um, 6'1", 206. 80 speed. Ah, no. Um, Linemen, of course, we always bringing them in. Quarterback, we don't need quarterbacks, but never such thing as having too much talent. Um, schedule. We need to put you on a. He's not ready for a visit. So we got 105 hours. Free safety. I'm gonna bring you on a visit. Um, let's see what you got. What you got going? 86 speed diamond, but he got potential. So we're gonna talk to him. But I feel like we're not gonna really beat him out. We'll talk to him later. I know y'all probably saying, "Why are you showing everything?" We the media, man. Real life, this shit happens in real life. They talk about certain players, and um, that's just what they do. And anybody that happens to turn to the channel, whether you're a GM or head coach, a fan, a player, you get a chance to listen. So we're not hiding anything. All right, man. We've been playing great football. We beat TCU this past week. Offense been playing great, led by freshman quarterback Juju Lewis, and we don't expect anything no different in this matchup. We're gonna go with something we haven't went with yet. We'll go gold. Good. Go gray with the we'll go 20 with that throwback jersey. We're gonna go like this game. They're going white. All right, everything look good. Team settings, play style for a game. All right, man, let's get it.
Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a team sitting in the top 5 of the conference standings, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Cyclones will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. So Colorado's offense will get the football first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to fight.
He's loose. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Quarterback keeper. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Lewis wants to pass. Right down the middle. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. Looked as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. See a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want
we gotta
is to
pick
turn
that
it
off,
over on
man.
your
This
opening
computer
drive.
here.
And that's why these
We
guys
gotta pick
play
that shit off,
If that
man.
were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that's not a good
So
sign
play
for this
computer now,
offense.
man.
You
Like,
gave up 4
you know the
sacks
computer
a
can
week
beat
ago.
you, so
Now
shit.
you're
These
already
games you
getting
be
your
into.
quarterback hit.
You be into
They've
these
got to
computer
protect
games,
their dude.
man.
They got to give him more time
tell you.
so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Seeing what happened this past week, can't help but be pumped up.
Will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse.
That's a good defensive
Able to break
stand.
and bail them out. Boots, his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O.
The ball on the ground. I have to remind myself that because I love to pass. We had a real good running. We had a real good running game last week, so we got to keep it going. So I talk to myself a lot, like run the ball, run the ball.
Eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Quick completion on the out. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Got it in the middle, it's Miller. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. He's got it on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Grab near the sticks. It's Miller.
Lucky right there. Thought that was big.
12 after that completion. The Buffaloes are rolling down the field.
In the ball.
Here comes the option.
There you go.
And he runs it all the way down to the 3-yard line before he's finally knocked down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
I'm gonna find some headphones.
The run from the shotgun. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Power ahead. Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bucks.
It gets closer and closer to the end zone right here. You know what's coming as a defense. The offense has to be physical, and they were. And the back knew exactly what he had to get 6.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. USC is currently working from behind, but in front of a packed Coliseum, anything is possible. That fight song, those uniforms, momentum can change quickly. They're trailing by 10 to Michigan. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Get the edge,
At the 45, he's got room. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. The Cyclones coming off a program record for wins, their second-best poll finish ever, and who could forget that Pop-Tart Bowl victory over Miami. Matt Campbell continues to have the Clones flourishing.
Yeah, made it to the Big 12 championship game. Now they're trying to take the next step. You've got Rocco Becht at quarterback. He's a really good young talent, David, and someone I know they want to keep building around.
He's just fun to watch, man. He makes all the plays. Will scramble if he needs to. Been really good late in close games. That was something a year ago. They won a bunch of those games, but you're right, Reese. In the beginning, Matt Campbell, he's still here.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
The Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. And a quick shuffle pass underneath. Guys, Colorado has the lead here, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Lewis to throw. That's caught. It's Miller.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. With that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Looking for room. It's Hayden. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength.
He's got it along the sideline. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. And the Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. looking to fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. Past the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Cyclones! It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn it on the Jets, making the big play.
Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Lewis wants to pass. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
DB's right up on the receivers. They'll leave it with him. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Wideout trying to get it in. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself
better
open.
be careful.
He's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Put the ball in the hand of our freshman, man. That's what we've been doing all year.
They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got it down the right side. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry-up.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. And that's exactly...
Let's see something. Go to see something. Okay.
A nice job.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Welsh. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Buffaloes will have it 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Lewis to throw. He's got it. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great 3rd down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field, when everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Colorado. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Great job by the running back scoring on that pitch play off the option. It wasn't easy. He had to make somebody miss and do some dirty work there down inside the 10-yard line, but nice individual effort.
This drive will open from the 15. Off play action on first down. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They'll run play action. He's going to throw deep right side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And the Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. Wants to bring it back. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Quarterback will keep it. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Got 5 wide out spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Lewis wants to pass. Steps away to find some room. Got room to work. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing
he's just young. He's just young, man. It's his freshman year.
He might want another play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Here's a hit. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Miller. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
This situation, we got to punt it.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page.
Defense
for
playing
this big
decent.
down.
No need to force it right now.
He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying to move them on the counter. Oh, he's got some space. Got the first down and more. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Buffaloes will boot it away to start the second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Got the quick completion.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Cyclones with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Wants to throw. It's Beck. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. And the Cyclones line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the 45. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down.
I don't know why he returning kicks, man. I do not know. Man, I don't know why he returning kicks. Fuck, man. Why the fuck did... Come on, man. They got the wrong person back there. Why is...
Back in the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Welch. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And this center downs gets started from the 33. 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Miller. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Just keep slinging it. Oh, they're after him. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
He slides that just inside the right upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Quick release by the QB. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Beck. Under fire. Find some fresh air. Got to protect the merchandise.
He probably been hit right there, man.
Yeah. Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Snap from the gun on third down. Fires on the run. Makes the catch down the right side. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Cyclones are on the move. They'll keep it on the ground. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Quick spin on the run. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Hansen. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Gonna run it. It's Hansen. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And the Cyclones look to do some damage in the red zone. To the ground with the back. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Cyclones are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. Touchdown, Cyclones! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up in the touchdown.
They just throwing some, I ain't never seen it. They just throwing players back there.
Offense is coming back onto the field. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Lewis to throw. They're setting up the screen. Turning on the Jets. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Touchdown. X wide open.
Now from inside the red zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Buffaloes!
Should I go for 2?
Hey, when everything else is covered, sometimes you just got to look to the big fella. I mean, it might not be the right matchup, but I got the size, I can throw it to him, and he rewards you with the skill.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. From the gun, looking for a man. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the third quarter.
Try to do that, man, just in case we can just give them a field goal, but not a TD.
And as we
Top 25 rankings, man.
Let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
You gotta play deep regardless.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. That's caught. It's Sowell. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Cyclones can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes
the hell out of
and
it.
I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Using his legs, it's Hansen. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
There he goes. It's a seam wide open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Damn, they playing, boy.
The advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
He ran over my man.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters in the 4th quarter.
All right,
in
Juju,
crunch time,
back at it.
Take the lead in this football game.
I mean, that was a hell of a run. Look at this shit. I tried to, man, second. He ran through me. We got 132 yards. We finna load the box up.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. USC has just had no answers today. You should see what the Trojan greats are saying on social media right now. Reggie Bush, Matt Leinart, talk about not safe for work.
Oh, I got the wrong quarterback here.
Trailing
Fuck.
by 31 to Michigan. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one.
Okay, all right, we go.
Oh,
Go.
how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Keep him in the game,
How
though.
about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right
Get your
there.
ass out the game. You
Hit
ain't gonna
hard
win
as he
no way. Get
released
out
the
the
ball
game.
on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
All
They'll
right,
spread the
freshman.
defense out, going
It's your
5
job,
wide
man.
on
Let's
2nd
go.
and 10.
Fuck this shit.
Quarterback making adjustments. Lewis wants to pass.
Block for him at
Incomplete
least.
behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming.
Good ass catch. That shit was luck as fuck, but we'll take it. Keep it going. Keep it going.
And picks up a first down.
And That was a play they absolutely had to have. Fourth down by one possession. You've got to find a way. Someone's got to step up and make a play, and they did it right there. That is going to be huge for their confidence.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They just keep firing. Got a man. It's Welch. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Buffaloes are in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
They'll run it on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. On the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A touchdown here on third and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Lewis to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Touchdown, Bucs! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
Gets it out fast. He's not going to make it. Still a one-point game here in the fourth. They had hope to push this edge out to a field goal.
Defense now.
And it'll be a touchback. The
Loading
ball
the block.
will come out to the 25-yard
Loading the box
line.
up with that safety.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Things have not gone the way they planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Rides the back and leaves it. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Run the gun. Wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Cyclones will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle groups from overuse.
Keep forgetting about that.
Pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Caught in the backfield.
We'll use some of this spot.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Third and short
up
from
the
the
seam with this
49.
receiver.
Is this 4-down territory?
I just don't know what this linebacker is.
Might be calling a hot route.
If he moves just a little bit, I'm throwing that pitch.
Lewis wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Got the computer.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. He's got an open man. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Hold the ball.
Pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
He is going nowhere.
Hey, Juju, we need you to come through one more time, baby.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game. And all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch,
for the backslide
taken away.
Nowhere to go. Number 6 ain't open. Throw the backslide.
Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And that was one the offense needed and the defense had to have, and they could not get the stop.
And the gamble by the head coach and play caller pays off. Of course, if that's incomplete, it stops the clock. So they need to have a great execution at a time where it was so critical.
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably...
Obviously, we were going to do the recap, man, but damn, man, this shit was crazy. That was a good-ass game. Man, that was a good game. Shit, computer ain't no joke, man.